with this mid-air tweet sent during his journey home from the UK. Quote, nervous Nancy Pelosi is a disgrace to herself and her family for having made such a disgusting statement, especially since I was with foreign leaders overseas. That tweet caps a two-part smear of the highest-ranking Democratic leader in our country. The first came in this interview with Fox News, taped in the cemetery where world leaders were gathered to commemorate the 75th anniversary of D-Day yesterday.
I think she's a disgrace. I actually don't think she's a talented person. I've tried to be nice to her because I would have liked to have gotten some deals done. She's incapable of doing deals. She's a nasty, vindictive, horrible person. Ask Nancy, why is her district and drug needles all over the place? It's the most disgusting thing, what she's allowed to happen to her district, with needles, with drug addicts, with people living in the middle of the streets, with people living on the sidewalk. You can go. She ought to focus on that because she's a disaster. And she made a statement. It was a horrible,
when you were overseas,
vicious statement while I'm overseas. Now, if I made any statement about anybody, it would be like a big head. Why would he do that when he's overseas? She didn't want to. She is a terrible person. And I'll tell you, her name, it's Nervous Nancy, because she's a nervous wreck.
When you're overseas, he's still overseas, saying those things. God. All right, so here's the original story that sent Trump into his now days-long tailspin. Pelosi, this is the reporting. Quote, I don't want to see him impeached. I want to see him in prison, Pelosi said. That's according to multiple Democratic sources familiar with the meeting. Instead of impeachment, Pelosi still prefers to see Trump defeated at the ballot box and then prosecuted for his alleged crime. That's according to those sources. And in the category of you couldn't make it up if you tried, here's the voice inside Donald Trump's head on the topic of investigating political rivals.
For Pelosi now apparently telling senior Democrats she'd like to see Trump behind bars. Based on no actual crime, she wants a political opponent locked up in prison. That happens in banana republics. Beyond despicable behavior. And by the way, they would literally turn, in many ways, the USA into a country we no longer recognize.
Okay, so put a pin in that. It sure would, Sean. And just in case irony really is dead, we wanted to get on the record with this headline. Remember when the New York Times revealed that Donald Trump tried to ask the Justice Department to prosecute Jim Comey and Hillary Clinton? It was a move foreshadowed at his MAGA rallies where instead of singing Kumbaya like they do at normal campaigns, they chanted lock her up.
Tell you what, for what she's done, they should lock her up.
She deleted the emails. She has to go to jail.
I think Hillary is very weak. I think she's pathetic. I think she should be in jail for what she did with her emails.
it's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
So the moral of the whole story, for those of you following along at home, karma is a you-know-what. And that is where we start today with some of our favorite reporters and friends.